at it again, and I came across this video clip that might be the greatest ad for Trump anyone that dislikes him has ever made. Yeah, I know. Someone that doesn't like Trump actually made an ad that makes Trump look good, look pretty darn good. Oh man, it's hilarious how this stuff works out, man. It's absolutely hilarious. So we're gonna be breaking that one down a little bit because yeah, it's comedy gold. It is absolute gold, golden. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. Well, before we get into all that, I do want to say thank you guys for all of the continued love and support. Everyone that always shows up and hits the like button, shares these videos, leaves a comment for the algorithm, leaves a super thanks. Thank you guys so much for all of the continued love and support. Obviously, I'm not a huge studio. I don't have millions of dollars backing me or a big team or anything. So, seeing all of the love in the comment section all the time, man, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, with that being said, let's dive in.
And here are the first 15 promises he has made if he is reelected. You may have heard of Project 2025, but this is from Agenda 47, and you can read all of these on his website. First, he promises that he will carry out the largest domestic deportation operation in history.
That sounds like a darn good idea. Yes, this is the way this video is going to go, guys. I'm telling you, it is absolutely hilarious. To hear someone try to make that sound like a bad thing, like it's just funny. It's absolutely hilarious to me. But let's continue on.
That he will carry out the largest domestic deportation operation in history. He will also ask for the death sentence for anyone convicted of human trafficking.
Oh, another great effing idea. Great idea. Death penalty for human. Oh yes. What? Why wouldn't we like that? Does anybody have a good rate? I'm just saying, add the pedos to that list too. The kid, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to keep it PG, for YouTube purposes, but y'all know what I'm talking about. People that be looking at kids in the wrong way. Add the death penalty for them too. Yes, sir.
He will close the Department of Education and return all education standards to the states to decide. He will put...
Wow, that sounds like a great idea, because our education system is absolutely garbage right now. Absolutely garbage. And we got a lot of bloat up top that is really unnecessary. I like it. Javier Milei, I believe, recently fired like 600, like a huge number of people in the government. Just got rid of them. Gone. Fired. The president of Argentina, I believe, the Trump of Argentina, right? Cut out a lot of the people in the government. Just got rid of them. I like that. I like it. I feel like we have a lot of bloat, up top in the government that just a bunch of salaries that are being paid off of, American tax dollars that could really go towards some much better things. But that's just my personal opinion. How do y'all feel?
Prayer back into school, and he will criminalize any race. He will put prayer back into school, and he will criminalize any race-based advantage programs.
Great idea. Once again.
He will end the Affordable Care Act. He will ban gender-affirming care for adults and children, and he will ban any federal dollars from going towards gender-affirming care, which means anyone with government-provided health care will no longer be able to access gender-affirming care except for Viagra and Cialis. Those will still be available.
I'm just saying, like, this is just, I told y'all, it's golden, man. It's golden.
He will propose a constitutional amendment that gives a term limit to Congress. He will deploy the Department of Justice to investigate the Biden crime family and any of his adversaries or political rivals. He will immediately pardon all of the January 6thers, and he will create a task force to investigate anyone who arrested, charged, or imprisoned a January 6er.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is just absolutely amazing.
He will increase the penalties for underage criminal offenders, strengthen immunity for police officers, and deploy the National Guard to patrol woke cities. On day one, he will reassess our participation in NATO and says that every European country needs to pay the United States for protection. He will also restore the wonderful travel ban for Muslims coming to America. He will build freedom cities. This is 10 new cities built on federal land. He will award them to areas with the best development proposals, and he will prioritize moving young families to these freedom cities. He will kill all e-vehicles and e-vehicle legislation, seeking to replace that with the development of a flying car. He believes that we could create a car that vertically takes off.
Hey, listen, I don't think it's possible, because I think Elon even talked about that, because you'd have to create so much thrust in order to get up that it would create too much disruption on the ground level. But if we could do that, bro, I would absolutely love a flying car, bro. You know how fast we could get to certain places? Man, I tell you, I'm not a fan of electric cars. I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan at all. I want to hear an engine. Call me crazy. I want to hear an engine roar. So yeah, that flying car better have, a gas engine underneath it. So once I land, I can, continue driving to where I want to get to, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that would actually be perfect. The combo, it can fly, and once you land, you could just drive again. Oh man, it'd be lovely. But hey, who knows? If we got some smart folks, let us all know if that's even possible. I don't think it is, but I'm not a genius. Okay, I'm not a genius, but yeah, get rid of the EVs, man. Well, I don't say not get rid of them, but don't make it a mandate that we have to, and all of these companies have to transfer over to EVs and everything. Because I don't want one. Don't want one. Didn't plan on buying one. Like, if they were going to force all these companies to go EV, I just wasn't going to buy a new car ever again. Just going to keep working on the same car over and over again until the end of time. I'm not buying an EV. Not a fan. Are y'all fans of EVs? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. I want to hear that engine roar, baby.
He will remove all of the limits on American natural gas exports and drill, baby, drill for oil domestically. Yes. He will impose a tariff of up to 60% on Chinese imports. Yes. He will extend the 2017 tax cuts and drop the corporate tax rate from 21% to 15%.
Yes.
He will push Congress to pass legislation that would give every American the right to concealed carry anywhere at any time.
Yes.
And he will revoke any gun restrictions or legislation that seeks to inhibit people's ability to own guns that's been passed in the last several years. He will demand that Europe pay back all the money we gave Ukraine, and then he will use all of that money to recruit for the American military. And he
such a great idea, bro. Just sign me up. Where do I sign at? You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm ready. Where do I sign? Come on now. Where's the paperwork? You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me. Don't tease me like this. Don't tease me. Can't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time, baby. I'm loving that one.
We'll take billions and billions of dollars from private university endowments by taxing, fining, and suing the universities. He specifically names Harvard in this one. And then he will use that money to create the American Academy. It is a free online college that will be free of wokeness that he will force employers to recognize as a bachelor's degree equivalent. So that's Agenda 47.
Man, Agenda 47. Agenda 47 needs to be agenda now. like what are we waiting on? What's the holdup? Agenda 47 needs to be renamed to Agenda Now. Yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we waiting on here? This is crazy. Goodness gracious. Do we have to wait until November? Seriously? Oh, man. Goodness gracious. Like that sounded beautiful. That is like an amazing campaign ad. The best ever from someone who seems like they don't like Trump at all. What a backfire. That the craziest backfire you've ever seen in your entire life. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. But as always, man, Do y'all agree with Agenda 47? Let me know. Let us all know. All right. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.